Hey everybody, welcome to Madbird Plays The Banner Saga. This is episode 15, I think, and yeah, so last episode, we were passing through, past the Langloom Forest, and probably midway through, Onef, our good buddy Onef, decided to become a douchebag, and try to stab us in the back, literally. And we managed to fight him off, and Akil turned out to be a nice guy after all. Alette nearly died but didn't. Oddleif, rather, nearly died but didn't, and Ivor's still a badass even though he's only got one arm, so I guess let's get to it. I'm pretty sure I've still got no supplies. Yep, no supplies. Everyone's still happy though, so that's the important thing. I think everyone's healed up, or maybe not. Okay, yeah, Ivor's fairly badly injured. So is Oddleif, and so is Rook. But there's not really much we can do about that since we can't really wait, since we don't have any supplies. So I guess we'll just leave and hope that we come across some supplies on the road, or we come across a town where we can buy some. I'm really starting to get worried about the supply situation now, because we're just going to be hemorrhaging people. That's sort of eerily intense music there for a second. Oh, that looks like a town. An old man sits astride an overgrown portion of the trail. "You lost, you ask?" He adjusts the leather strap on his head and says, "No. Are you?" He jumps up and shuffles toward the caravan, his tattered clothes revealing no weapons. "Well, I've seen better," the old man says, peering into the supply wagons. "But I'll join you." He stands next to a fighter, throws his beard over his shoulder, and puffs out his chest. The fighter grins, and the stranger exhales, asking, "What are we waiting for? Lead the way." "You're welcome to join if you can keep pace." "Keep pace?" The old man puffs through his moustache. None fleeter than old Unar. And husbands, mind your wives. I'm cursed with a golden tongue, not silver. The caravan enjoys a good laugh as they start moving once again. The old man has starved to death because you have no supplies. Town, thank God. Please let it not be overrun with dredge, because I need to buy some supplies fairly badly. Yes, market. The villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that is coming. All we've seen is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they're reluctant to pick up their things and join you. Well, serves them right, I guess. Bye. Ooh, Aitur Fang. A cursed fang said to fill itself with the blood of its enemies, and grant power to those who would keep it full. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I just spent all of my renown on 12 days of supplies. Holy shit, that's gonna be... 12 days of supplies is quite a bit. Let's rest a day, actually. Let's get everyone healed up. And then... we don't really want Gunnulf. Alette's pretty good, we'll keep her in the mix. Yeah, that'll do for now. I guess we just keep moving. I can't even remember where we're moving. Are we going to Aberrang? I think we're going to Aberrang, because we were trying to meet up with Juno, but Juno never showed up, so... Okay. Into another forest, because forests have gone so well for us in the past. There is a good stone up the top, though. A woman's stifled screams fail to Let me start that again. A woman's stifled screams failed to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by the first sign of new life since the trip began. Call for a day of rest and celebration. Because we got a day or so. See if we can make everyone a little bit happier. When the baby's cries replace the mother's, the entire caravan cheers. You raise your drink to the family, saying, "Tomorrow we rest and feast to strengthen long life." Again, everyone cheers, glad to forget their worries for some small time. What? Oh, I got some more renown though, at least. I was expecting that to make everyone happier. Unar, the quirky old man with the leather headband, says, "If there's one thing I know better than women and mead, it's, well, well, nothing. But I know when a group could use some help. Just nod and let old Unar make everything better. No questions now. I'd rather not have any— What are you talking about? Unar's smile fades. I said no questions, and what's the first thing out of your mouth? Forget it. Forget the lot of you. He storms off the next day, and there is no trace of his whereabouts. Okay, then. That was interesting. Godstone! Whose Godstone is this? Dude with a pretty sweet beard. I like Hogan and Mogan there. I'm easily amused. The imposing Godstone of Bjorulf approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and the open fields. Hogan pulls you aside to show you some red berries growing on an ash tree that looks like it was chopped down long ago. These shouldn't be growing here, he says excitedly. I haven't seen these in a long time. He and Mogan busily go about collecting the berries. In fact, in honour of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them. To the only god that matters, they shout. Everyone drinks, and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. Inspect the Godstone. You look up at the Godstone. Bjorulf's head surrounded by images of casks and drinking horns. Although he was always depicted as being stern, Bjorulf was one of the most popular gods of men in Val, the one who taught them how to brew. It seems like more than coincidence that the long fields around Bjorulf's stone have always been excellent for growing anything that you could need for a good drink. Let's collect some berries. What exactly are these, you ask Hogan? When I would travel to Boesgard with my father, sometimes he'd buy us a few of these, Hogan replies. Couldn't be a luckier find. See for yourself. You try one and can feel energy returning to your tired limbs. Not taking a few more would be a wasted opportunity, you figure. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to get back on the road. The day by Bjorulf's stone has been one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the spectre of bad fortune, you think to yourself. Distilberry. We gained the Distilberry. Onwards. I want to know more about the lore of this fucking world. There is plenty in the— Oh! Our mother screams, flood the caravan. Her daughter lies dead in a tent. We all know who did this, she spits, staring directly at the woman she scuffled with previously. Murder over a marriage in these times? Something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. Let's investigate. A healer joins you in inspecting the young girl's corpse. An old infection, says the healer. No punctures, no choking, no poison. She died of disease. You report the news to the caravan. The mother admits that she has always known her daughter was ill, and everyone moves on. That was easy.
Rainvik is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Reynevik comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses abandoned and crawling with dredge. Farmers have probably already fled to Boesgard. You try to hurry past but are eventually spotted. Dredge start ambling in your direction. What is that? Points out Oddleif, up near one of the longhouses. In the distance, a large person, clothes seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse, laughing. The dredge heading in your direction turn back, roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the door will hold long. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. Hey! Shouts Aval, roaring all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Came all the way up here just for me? He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. Ooh. Sigbjorn. Level 5! Sigbjorn. You strike me as a badass. I am pleased. Let's go. Loading, loading, loading. Loading, loading, loading. Rightio. Okay, at least these guys seem sort of normal guys. Let's... keep the people sorted together in the middle, because they're gonna get, like, smacked. We want Ivor and Sigbjorn to be the ones bearing the brunt of the big, heavy guys. Okay. Let's see what Sigbjorn's made of. What's he got? Heavy impact, enemies adjacent to the target take 1 strength damage. Tempest. Armor break. He's like a Santa version of Gunnulf. Yes, Santa version of Gunnulf, that is what I meant to say. Come over here. Armor break. Work. Fucking slingers can all go piss off. Uh oh, exploding things. Where did they... I can't even see... Oh, there they are. There, okay. Break armor on that guy as well, please. Good work. Ooh. That's not nice. Trigby, come over here and impale that bitch, please. Ooh, very nearly killed it. More explodey things. There and there. Need to remember that. Let's move out of range of that, methinks. And let's finish off that guy. That should be more than enough. Strike lightning. Done and done. He's gonna come down and hit Ivor. Ivor's a big boy. Should be able to handle it. Take out as much armor as possible. This is probably the least efficient use of willpower ever on display, but nevertheless. Actually, come around here so that you don't get hit by the explodey thing. Take out a bit more of his. Actually, hit his strength. Take out more of his armor, please, Ivor. You prick. Oh, that's a good one. Good work, Rook. Fucking slinger. Trigby. Come kill this guy, please. Oh, he's gonna have one left, you serious? What if you impale him? What does impale do? Knock back 1 tile, birds 1 strength per move on next turn. Right, so he's dead. Because they have to move on the next turn. That's useful. Yep. Haven is dead, that's not good. Not particularly horrible either, but nevertheless, I wish I could turn that music down just a little bit. Take out more of his strength, please, Alet. Oop, he's gonna hit Rook. You're okay, Rook. Finish him off, Sigbjorn. Or Sigbjorn. Nice. Finish him off, Ivor. Top work. So all these slingers are carrying dredge babies on their backs. That's what's in those little, like, pouches. That's weird. Mark him. That wasn't worth it. Now Trigby's so far away from everything. More explodey things. Go there and there. Just don't know where they are. Yep. Oh god. Oh yes. Tempest. Tempest! Nice. Nice. One down. Other one down to very, very little health. Oh, Ivor's down. That's fine. Oh, god damn it! I need to remember that deflect is a thing. Because I'm constantly forgetting that. Yep, and Rookie's dead. Turns out that Sigurd is a fucking boss though, so that's useful to know. Oh, when are these things going to explode? Jesus. Bang. Explode already, god damn it. It's going to explode now, bet ya. No, it's not. It's going to make a liar of me. Finish that one off, please. Thank you. More exploded things. Yeah, that's not going to go well for you, buddy. Bam. Such victory. Ten-hole renown. Let's meet this Sigbjorn. Welcome to my mead house. Sigbjorn's House of Mead. Wasn't expecting a Varl this far south. Or this drunk. I can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the mead hall, looking on with uneasiness. Who are all these? Who are you people? No, they're friends. They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people? What is wrong with you? Come on, I saved everyone in here. They shared some fine drink. The best drink. Wait, I was saving your ass, remember that part? If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. What do we do with this guy? How much meat is left? Anyone here is welcome to join us. Townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels, filled with, if you put mead in a barrow, a wheelbarrow, that probably wouldn't be the most effective way of carrying it. The townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality mead and help you haul them back to the caravan. I'll miss this place. Good memories. Now we've got a drunk, but he's a badass, so... With some help, you gather up the casks of mead and head back to the caravan, Sigbjorn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous Varl a huge berth as you set up for Borsgard. Hang on. Let's have a look at where Borsgard is exactly. Borsgard is right there. An aging and senile mess of a city that can't remember whether it wants to sell you something or steal everything you've got. While Ormsdalur grew early into an important hub of trade, its twin city Borsgard became the place to buy things nobody else was willing to hawk. It's greatly supported by the potent items harvested in Reinvik and Tistel, and plagued by huge disparities between the extremely rich and the suffering poor. Sounds like a beautiful place to go. There's Ormsdalur. Why do we want to go to Boersgard then? Is it just the next town south? I guess it's just the next town south. It sort of weirds me out that you rest while you're on the move. Ugh, what did I do? Sigbjorn wakes up in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. Leave and make sure he doesn't follow. Help him recover. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the moaning Varl. When one offers him thin mead, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you his massive mead stein. Eventually, Sigbjorn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring those casks from Reykjavik back to Boersgard. I drank maybe half, by accident. Point is, Sigbjorn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anyone about the mead you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree, and get back to travel. We've got Bjorulf's blessing. I should probably have a closer look at some of the items that I've got, because I have no idea what half of them do. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Counted these yesterday myself. No mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before, well, we've only got one day of supplies left, so yeah, probably. Ask clansmen if they've seen anything suspicious, announce that any more missing supplies results in rationing. Your clansmen loathe the idea of even more stringent meals. Accusations abound, and 2 different fights erupt before you regain some sense of order, but you at least got the message through. Don't steal, or I'll fucking sick Sigbjorn on you. And we're starving to death again. Some clansmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see some people have already begun to sample them. A mother frets about whether they're safe after overhearing one of the children say that it tastes funny. Others start gathering by the basketful. Offer a piece to one of the animals in the caravan. Lacking a poison taster, you hold it out the fruit to a goat. The beast sniffs it before eating the entire fruit. Only the pit falls to the ground as the goat licks its mouth and leans forward to your hand, wanting more. Fuck it, take a bite myself. Several watch as you taste the fruit. You pause after swallowing and feign choking. Alette rushes to your side in panic, but your laughter soothes everyone's concern. Soon, everyone is a little tipsy from the fermented fruit and spirits are high. Nice!
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
No need to be grim about it though. Chapter 7, The Slayer and the Slain. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there for this episode. This has been Madbird, we've been playing the Banner Saga. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.